Okay.
All right, lines are wiggling.
We good to go.
Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and one of my cats just dug his claws into my knee. Thanks, buddy.
Is it too late to make a cake is a lie joke? I wish I could remember the song.
It's Transformers Prime podcast this week.
Yeah, that's right, because we are remembering all of a sudden that we are a sequel to Transformers Prime.
It's always nice to remember that.
Yeah, well, it's actually no. There haven't been that many references to it in a while.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm David. I forgot to say that.
This is Portals, the 36th episode of Robots in Disguise. This first aired April 23rd, 2016. Written by David McDermott, who actually wrote several episodes of Transformers Prime.
So that's fair.
And has written numerous episodes of Robots in Disguise as well, most recently Brain Power, the one where Grimlock got a new brain. Again.
Ooh, nice.
And then he fought a monkey.
As you tend to.
Become monkey.
When you become smart. Become crab.
Crab versus monkey. Sadly, I don't think we ever got Simicor versus Clampdown.
Aww. We should have.
So we open with a little defense turret maintenance. Strong Arm and Grimlock are working on Grimlock. Her Strong Arm is underneath it, like a grease monkey, and Grimlock is spotting for her, and a confusion as to whether left means your left or my left results in Strong Arm almost dying.
It's time for horrible industrial accidents.
I think it's all Strong Arm's fault, because she says one and then she changes which socket she was going to plug it into.
Okay, she's
kinda
waffling on left and right, but the problem is Grimlock is overthinking it.
Yeah. Yes.
Grimlock, they're facing each other, so when she says left, she's already accounting for it being his left, but he's like, ooh, but her left is my right. So yeah, it's overthinking it. He needs to calm down.
Like as it's animated, she's going to put it in her left side first, then switches to the right side, which would be Grimlock's
well, now
left.
they're all gonna die.
Grimlock, admittedly, yes, they weren't explaining it properly, and now, help me, Step Robot, I'm stuck.
Also, this is some Rescue Bots level of mortal peril to be going into the opening with.
Yeah.
I mean...
So I appreciate that.
Listen, Fixit is going to have to sit these two down and make them watch the classic industrial film, Shake Hands with Danger. Shake hands with danger, any guy ought to know. I used to laugh at safety, but now they call me Three Finger Joe. Shake Hands with Danger legitimately rules. You should look it up on the internet. It's by the same guy who directed Carnival of Souls.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is probably the best and definitely the most well-known industrial safety film. There are more gruesome, over-the-top
Yeah, it's not that gruesome, but it also
has
has this totally rockin', like, 70s country song.
Yeah.
About shaking hands with danger. Which is a totally boss title.
Yeah, the song really elevates it.
It is.
The song is probably why it has remained around, because, like, once you hear that song, it's like, oh, I gotta share this shit around.
I think this was a favorite of our friend Hooper X. Back in the day.
Yes. Back in the day.
Anyway, so luckily Bumblebee gets there and turns this thing off before it explodes with Strong Arm trapped underneath it.
He sounds so exasperated. Like, you definitely get the impression that he comes home to this a lot.
Yep. Oh, God, I can't believe there used to be three of them.
Oh, yeah, he mentions someone called Side Zwipe? Who is this person?
Swibble?
Haven't seen it. Once he said it, I realized, wait, we haven't seen him in like 4 episodes.
And then I think the last time we saw him, he was in Brown, the episode.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Which I think I just blanked out that entire episode. It was just like I was watching a paint sample of beige for 22 minutes.
Yeah, so it feels like a long time since we've seen
Even if it did have Cousin Oliver in it.
Yes. Yay! Whiz!
Kid Videos, Cousin Oliver.
Hey, I've got a record that he sings on now.
From Israel.
Yes. You can tell because it's in Hebrew.
Yeah, so...
Like our liner notes in Hebrew?
It doesn't have liner notes, but the cover is in Hebrew.
Neat. I mean, I guess Haim Saban, I think, is Israeli.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Shuki Levy.
Yeah.
And Shuki Levy. Anyway, so we cut now to Decepticon Island. And our posse of recently freed Decepticons, I guess the new pack.
Yes. All the
not
boys.
To be confused with not to be confused with the Gargoyles villains.
Yes, the pack.
They are hanging out, and Thunderhoof is mad that Steeljaw is always making them wait around like a bunch of chumps. Maybe I should be the boss.
Oh no. Man, he would be the worst Starscream ever.
Yeah, these guys definitely aren't the pack because they have Frank Stallone. They're more like, what was the group with Jim Belushi as a furry?
Oh, what were those guys called? Did they have a name?
I think
they were the Mutates, I think.
Oh, ooh, that's a bad name.
Could be better.
I have been doing the Big Gargoyles rewatch, and it still amazes me that there's just a recurring villain who's just like a villainous furry Jim Belushi, who just sounds exactly like Jim Belushi.
Yeah.
I need to do that myself. Maybe after I finish with Fox X-Men, which I've been. It's like when I come home from work, I just have like a chart of like different categories of how I'm feeling about what I want. Like, do I want it like how childish? How gory? Like, do I want something that's kind of colorful but still kind of dark? Well, that's going to be Demon Slayer. Do I want something that's nostalgic? If we're going for nostalgia, that's going to be Fox X-Men. Do I have a while? I'm watching that Kingdom show, which is a Korean period zombie drama.
I've heard good things about that, but not specifics.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good. I finished Squid Game, so... but yeah, if I want something that's like kids but not nostalgic, then I'm watching Owl House.
Oh yeah, I hear good things about that.
What I'm saying is I'm making very little progress on any of my watching, but I have now watched BotBots twice.
You're watching TV like you're me. You watch like one episode of a thing at a time, like it's 1995 or something.
Yeah, just catching whatever's on that night.
I'm just
speaking
wearing
of,
my...
on Comet last night, X-Files was showing the Freak Show episode.
Oh, that is a great episode.
That is a good episode.
I don't remember that episode.
I'm sure you do. If you watch X-Files, you remember that episode.
It probably.
I mean, it's got like the human enigma in it.
The guy with the big puzzle tattoo.
Oh,
yeah, the guy with the big,
yeah.
Yes.
And there's like a great scene at the end where like one of the freaks is talking about like Mulder and how disgusting he is and how he couldn't possibly live like that.
how terrible it would be to just be that perfect all the time.
Well, that's one of the Darren Morgan episodes. Who wrote like the best episodes, and what you have to remember with Darren Morgan is that he has enormous contempt for Mulder, and it's great. Okay, best episodes. So he also wrote the episode where it's a bunch of demons at a diner talking about them. Yeah, he wrote that, but that's not an X-Files episode. What? Oh, that's an episode of Millennium, baby.
Oh man!
Well, then why the fuck did I watch that? Because I don't think I watched. Well,
because it was on after X-Files. What are you going to do? Change the channel like a chump?
It was definitely
because Mantis wasn't on anymore.
It was definitely marketed in a very X-Files adjacent way.
Yeah, but I guess I only watched like 3 episodes, and that must have been one of them.
I mean, you want to watch that and also the other Darren Morgan episode, and, most of it wasn't that great, but it also had Lance Henriksen on it.
Yeah. yeah, but what little I did watch of that, other than I guess that one episode that stuck in my head, and I thought it was an X-Files episode because it was good. I don't remember the rest of it.
Anyway, yeah, that totally is Darren Morgan.
Okay, wait a second here, because for some reason my GarageBand seems to have frozen.
No.
Oh dear.
That's not great.
And I will also note that he wrote the episode that strongly implies Mulder masturbates to the Addison Gimlin Bigfoot footage.
Okay, it's actually fine. It's just something about the second monitor. I don't know why all my stuff is screwing up tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's working now.
Okay, as long as the squiggles seem to be recording fine.
It was actually continuing to work. It was just that the display it was on froze up.
Oh, yeah. I think I had that. Yeah, I think that happened long ago on the old computer. Last computer. Well, not old. I've had many computers. Anyway, where were we?
Okay, so where were we? Okay, so,
I think?
Yeah, so Steeljaw arrives late, sexily.
Yes, of course. It's the only way he knows how to do things.
And he's all, hey, so the current leadership team here, they can't decide if they want to leave Earth or conquer it, and we can exploit that, and we can rule because we're the best.
Because we're amazing. They're not even that amazing.
Yes, although maybe it's not the best time to tell these guys that, considering that one of these guys is a crab who turns into a station wagon who's also like a professional snitch.
Yes, yeah, what he was best known for was being a snitch.
But he's also a good lookout.
Well, this is true, because he's got eyes on little stars.
As we will see in a moment when they have a visitor, which is seen by Clampdown's eyes on the stalks turning around 180 degrees to see them arriving behind him.
Yes, it is villainous ladybug Glowstrike, or I guess villainous Firefly?
Probably.
Yeah, I think
she's kind of ladybug colored.
Glowstrike is a Firefly kind of name.
This might be the only time we see her alt mode, and it's at a distance.
Also, now I've had to pull up the page for Crabitalism about how it is good to make powerful crabs more powerful.
And of course, also Saberhorn, who's like if Matt Berry was a giant robot beater.
Yes.
He always seems like he's just about to refer to Glowstrike as his good lady wife.
Oh yeah, I think I saw something recently where it was a tease like Matt Berry might become Doctor Who, but I think it was April Fool's joke.
I think it was like a deep fake or something.
It's like, no, that would be good.
Well, yeah, but then it might mean he's too busy to be on What We Do in the Shadows.
Well, yeah.
And also that means that I hope Saberhorn turns into his alt mode by yelling, Beetle!
Yes! This is the best.
So yes, they want to have a word with Steeljaw, and it's never a good thing when
your boss shows
a
up.
Decepticon wants to have a word with you.
No.
Somebody's about to get murdered, and it might be you.
It's probably you, in fact.
Probably. Well, yeah, Decepticons, but these guys aren't running a Decepticon organization in a normal pattern. This feels more like a cult.
It does. It kind of does.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like that WeWork or whatever.
Oh no. No, not that.
So it's being run by Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway.
No more Jared Leto. Stop letting him be in things. He's terrible.
I mean, it's amusing that he's playing a sinister cult leader in this, as he appears to actually be like a sinister cult leader.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we cut back the scrapyard, and Fixit has finally fixed the GroundBridge so we can bring back the away team after what seems like a zillion episodes away.
Yes. So we can finally get good old Sideswipe back.
Yep. Our wacky cousin. But instead, he turns it on, and then it opens a second portal, and then a third spooky portal opens up.
Between the other two.
And, yes. And as anybody... Get ready to remember some obscure Transformers Prime trivia here. because out of that portal flies Soundwave.
So, before...
Yay!
As the portals are acting up, and there's the second portal, and they're like, what's going on? At some point, someone says, I forget whether it was B or Denny or somebody says, Fixit! And he says, I'm trying. It's his name, but it's also a command.
B knows what the fuck this is.
He tells him to fix it, and that's his name. And he says, I'm trying.
Like I think this is the third time this has happened.
I'm trying to think.
Excellent play on words, and I was very pleased with it.
Yes.
There's when Soundwave got chucked in, and there's the episode with, what the fuck was his name?
Skyquake.
Yes, Zombie Skyquake.
In fact, that was the introduction of the Shadowzone.
Yes.
The Shadow Realm. It's time to duel.
No.
Would you
costly mistake.
Would you prefer a Spiral Zone reference? They're harder to make.
It's because nobody knows anything about Spiral Zone.
You've activated my trap card. You fool. Everyone on that show is always calling each other fools.
Yeah, well, Baka. Presumably that's what
I feel that, we don't call each other fools enough, anymore.
I'm mostly just familiar with Baka from Asuka in Evangelion.
Well, it's very common in many series.
Calls everybody Baka.
And fools is
also, there was this whole thing about how in the original dub, because she is half German, they they translated it as Doomkopf.
That is fantastic.
Which was great.
Just makes me feel like I'm reading old Nick Fury comics or something.
Yes.
If you're going to be insulted by a German in an old comic book, it is invariably either Doomkopf or Schweinhund.
Oh, damn it. My little bit of German, I remember it's coming back. Schwarzkopf?
The general during the Gulf War?
No,
Stormin' Norman?
Scheisskopf? I'm trying to remember what shithead was.
Well, Schwartz is black.
I guess it's Scheisskopf. Scheisskopf? I think.
And I think, because Totenkopf is Death's Head.
Oh, weird.
Again, most of my exposure to German has come from
comics?
Bad comic books. Yeah. So anyway, Soundwave, as you will recall, at the end of Transformers Prime, Soundwave was trapped seemingly permanently in the Shadowzone, the space between spaces.
Yes.
Oh man, Zombie Skyquake next.
Well,
presumably Zombie Skyquake is also still wandering around there, so he emerges, deploys Laserbeak, and then immediately just kicks everybody's ass.
He also deploys...
You know what else he deploys?
Dubstep.
Yes.
His music, he gets theme music in this, and it's amazing. And
he has the same power as Electro in that Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Kind of, yeah, but it's not quite that, but it's like he's a slasher villain with his own theme music.
Yes.
Tentacles and dubstep.
Yes, and Laserbeak flying around shooting. Rather ineffective. Like, him and Laserbeak, the beams they're shooting aren't as deadly as they should be.
No.
So, was Laserbeak officially referred to as a mini-con previously?
I think they may have called him a deployer.
Ah, okay.
Because they were trying to make Deployer happen for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sick Beast Machines reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really liked the Deployers.
Yes.
I still have, I think, all of them.
Oh,
Maybe
sure,
just the harder to find half of them.
They were pretty rad.
Like, Deployer isn't that bad. It's kind of better than Recordicon.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Recordicon doesn't make any sense anymore because they're not tapes.
Yeah, Minicon is just more useful in general. It's like small.
I want to say, and I may be misremembering, and I may need to look this up, but I want to say when they were doing the Shout Factory translation of the Japanese Transformers shows, they were calling the cassettes Deployers.
I think you're right.
And that just chafed. That even chafed more than what they did to Breast Force.
Oh, you mean Chest Force?
Yes. Also chafed.
Well, nothing chafes like an ill-fitting Chest Force.
Yes. Drax would know. Drax knows about this.
Most women do not have the correct size for their chest force.
It's important to have that measured properly.
It's important.
Anyway, so he kicks the collective asses of Bumblebee, Strongarm, and Grimlock, and he also chucks Bumblebee in the Shadowzone for good measure.
And he's about to check Strongarm in there until the portal just shuts itself down.
Yeah. And I was like, well, and as you will recall, Soundwave does not speak yet.
No.
And so he remains eerily mute throughout this entire episode, which I feel is effective, and it does give him that sort of slasher vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And just his tentacles are constantly in motion, but the rest of him is pretty still, and he's super creepy. He's definitely the whole episode is kind of about how he's another level of, a higher level of villain than they're used to. He's a bigger threat than they're used to, but you really feel it. You feel it in the animation.
And the soundtrack.
You definitely feel it in the music.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually kind of amazing, how much more menacing he is than everybody else we've seen so far in the show.
Well, I mean, I think the show generally goes for a different kind of menace.
Well,
I
yes,
Steeljaw, I would say Steeljaw is fairly menacing.
Steeljaw's menacing, not this level. Even Megatronus wasn't as menacing as Soundwave is.
Well, no. I mean,
that
he wasn't
seems weird.
very that menacing.
Being Gil Gerard.
Yes.
For some reason.
He was beady menacing, I guess.
Yes.
Soundwave totally rules in this episode. He's really using those tentacles quite effectively.
Yeah.
Yes. They're just getting all up in everything. Not like that.
So, and
we were just talking about Wicked City.
Yes.
No, that was last week.
And B finds himself in the Shadowzone. He's seen that episode, so he remembers what happened.
Yes.
And he remembers, and we actually get a name drop of the Prime kids.
Yes. He remembers them.
He remembers they were able to make phone calls from the Shadowzone, so he can still use radio communication to check in with Fixit and the humans who have escaped. Fixit, hilariously, has disguised himself as a lamp.
Okay, it's neat that B figures that out, because he talks with kids. But it's kind of annoying that he does, because he's radio communicating, and Soundwave is all about eavesdropping on signals, dude.
Well, I guess the thing is that Soundwave is also very single-minded. So he is doing his thing.
He probably doesn't think, even though...
Right, even if he thinks it would help, he doesn't really care. Because, what are they going to do? It's one mini-con and two humans even more pathetic than the ones that he encountered.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even think as... highly enough of Bumblebee to even bother.
Yeah, so. Come on. Last time I met you, you couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
Admittedly, neither can I, but also, or maybe I just choose not to.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it's the excuse is, Soundwave never would have figured that out, because he doesn't talk, so he would have no one to talk to try to talk to.
Yes.
But sound is this thing.
Yes.
It would make the episode not work, but it's a minor thing that annoyed me in a really good episode.
Yes.
I'm going to vote that Soundwave did not have a high enough regard for Bumblebee to even expect him to figure anything out, so he wasn't bothering to listen.
Yes. So, Fixit is hilariously disguised as a lamp. Denny and Russell are hidden in the couch cushions like a bunch of change.
Yes.
And so, Bumblebee just says, I've met Soundwave. He will obliterate you. Do not do anything until I can come up with a plan.
He is worse than anyone we have met or anyone you can think of. Don't even try.
We've been fighting the Rhino and the Shocker. This guy is Venom.
Yes.
And yet we fought a demigod.
Well, yes, but also that guy kind of sucks.
But Soundwave is more menacing.
Also, the humans weren't fighting the demigod.
Yeah, also,
we on their own.
We kind of sat that one.
Yeah, the demigods were on a bridge at the time.
Yeah, we kind of sat that one out.
Yeah.
And also, you had, like, Optimus Prime there at the time. And he had, like, god powers.
Yes. So that was
Whereas
kind
this time, you've got 2 Autobots who have been shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they decide, hey, we've got these turrets. We're going to use them against Soundwave. So we cut back to Decepticon Island, and Glowstrike and Saber are there all, yes, we've been watching you very carefully, Steeljaw. And he immediately thinks, okay, well, so that means they know that I'm getting ready to betray them, so I'm just going to have to kill them.
I love the gleam on his claw.
Yes.
As he, lets them pull a step ahead and, goes into shadow, dramatically shadowed, and then pulls back his claw, and there's a gleam. And then they're like, we want to make you management.
Yeah, no, you're actually super cool, and we decided we want to have you as a part of our leadership team, which seems very corporate.
It does, and it also kind of feels like when you get the employee who is clearly on the cusp of unionizing, so you offer to make them manager.
No, or like a cult. He brought in a bunch of people. We're going to promote you. It's a pyramid scheme. It's weird that he's bigger than both of them.
I mean, they're bugs.
Yeah, yes. But he's just a car. Admittedly, they turn into bugs. It's like, oh, hey, more guys that just turn from robot to animal.
Bugs can be any size they wish.
Yeah.
Robotic insecticide.
So we cut back to the scrapyard. Everybody hit. The humans and Fixit are locked and loaded with what appears to be a bunch of laser tag gear, pots and pans, and a spare samurai helmet from one of Drift's minicons.
That was pretty cute.
Yeah, the samurai helmet's a little weird, and it's also in Fixit's colors.
I mean, they're also orange.
It's Drift's colors. Yeah, it's a little odd. And Denny, or Russ, the dad, I mixed their names up.
Denny is the dad.
A toilet seat around his neck.
It's a wooden one.
Yes.
It's like a nice one.
Yeah, I had a wooden. I need to get a new one. A wooden one is good. Wooden one is good and more comfortable and stays warmer until it cracks.
Oh, that's not good.
And also he appears to have the flag of Ireland on his chest.
Yes.
Oh.
Got some little armor strips that happen to be that color.
Oh yeah, it is Ireland. That is. Oh. Maybe he's Irish.
Yeah, meanwhile,
the designs on this
Soundwave
are always more intricate than they need to be, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Soundwave is MacGyvering together some radio equipment out of
is a big communications array, apparently.
There's not enough, there should definitely be a breakfast beaver welded in there. And
yes, and apparently his plan is that he's going to contact Megatron. Because, as you will recall, Soundwave was put into the Shadowzone in, I think, either the last or the second last episode of Prime.
He was not there for the movie.
Which means that he was not around for
Rise
of the Beasts?
Yeah.
Predacon's Rising. The finale movie in which Megatron was killed, or which the dead Megatron was possessed by Unicron, sort of jerked around for a couple episodes, and then was freed and decided, oh hey, it turns out that tyranny actually sucks.
That was terrible. I was trying to do that to people.
So I'm going to just fly off into space and kind of discover myself.
Yes. My planet needs me. Although, wait, this is my planet.
So Soundwave doesn't know that. So it's not, so his plan here is not necessarily even going to work.
I mean, he could still get in touch with him and then...
Yeah.
Right, but he's just going to say, yeah, no, I'm not really into that anymore, Soundwave.
Yeah, I found these Autobots to hang out with. We're trying to find the Knights of Cybertron. It's going to be cool.
Except you'd be saying it like crazy Frank Welkerese.
Lost Light Megatron, but with Prime Megatron's growly.
Soundwave, you fool! I have discovered the path of true enlightenment!
Shark teeth. Oh, wow. That's creepy.
It's different.
So, he's working on this plan, but it's not clear that this plan's actually going to do anything.
Well, not going to do what he wants, but it will be a very loud Decepticon signal.
Yeah, so it's just going to bring every Tom, Dick, and Bludgeon to Earth.
Yeah.
Maybe Bludgeon can blow up San Francisco while he's here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, when Bludgeon wanted to get everyone's attention, he just blew up San Francisco.
There is actually a Robots in Disguise Bludgeon.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Who does not appear on the show, but his remold does.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, that's weird.
An episode I never saw, but I think I have the remold, not the Bludgeon.
That episode totally rules because it has Tank Girl in it.
Ooh. Always love some Lori Petty.
Lori Petty, yes.
She continuing her voice work
to that.
After Superman, the animated series.
Oh, yeah, they've been running that up here lately, and I was pretty shocked by how overtly sexual that episode with her and Parasite was.
Oh.
I do not recall that one, but man.
Their team-up is almost entirely, listen, team up with me to beat Superman, and we will bone. And he is okay with it because I'm just a big purple guy.
I don't get offers like
Petty,
that very often.
I'm not getting a lot, Have you seen the costume I wear? It's like a mankini.
I thought he was basically a gimp suit.
It's like a bunch of white straps over his nude purple Bruce Timm body.
But his mouth is like a funky thing. Like it's a mask.
Well, no, he doesn't have a weird monster mouth in this. He looks like an Oscar statue. Of purple.
Which is why I thought it was like a gimp suit. And the white is just designs on the gimp suit.
No. He's like a purple guy.
Whatever. However.
Anyway, we will get to this in many seasons when we get to the Lori Petty episode. But for now,
in the far future,
we're going to assault Soundwave here, and it totally doesn't work.
No.
Yeah. I mean, at least no one gets killed.
Yes.
Surprisingly, no. They get shot, and it hits the armor and does not kill them. It's like, how?
At one point, there's a serpentine thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of serpentine, which it's not really so much serpentine as them running in circles.
Well, I think that's specifically a reference to the movie The In-Laws with Alan Arkin and Peter Falk.
Yeah, serpentine is a gag in a lot of things.
But I think that's the source of that gag,
okay.
the serpentine. Because Peter Falk is like a CIA agent, and Alan Arkin is a dentist, and their children are marrying each other, and they get involved in a scheme to overthrow a South American dictator or something. And so Peter Falk is trying to teach Alan Arkin to do the serpentine thing as they're being shot at. Funny movie.
Yeah, what Peter Falk should be good.
Some good Alan Arkin. Anyway, so
Bots.
So Grimlock and Strongarm have woken up, and so now they are taking on the Decepticons. So this almost works, but Soundwave has hooked himself into this machinery, and he can now open portals at will, like he's the Spider-Man villain in the Spot.
Yes. He is basically trying to do the RC trick. If you remember that one episode where RC got on the Nemesis and was totally coming at him, and he just stood still, and as soon as she got to him, he just opened a portal to the Arctic and dumped her and let her run right into it. So that's kind of what he's trying to do.
It's an old thing he used to be able to. He just, he's hooked up to the new grid system through this point.
So he ends up teleporting Strongarm and Grimlock and Laserbeak into just this rock quarry.
Yeah.
Where they're filming some Tokusatsu and or Doctor Who episodes.
Yes.
Well,
however,
Doctor Who is Tokusatsu.
That's
it's
fair.
Special effects.
That's
so
fair.
Grimlock is able to get the chomp on Laserbeak here, which is surprisingly violent, but I guess because Laserbeak is only questionably alive.
Yeah, he's just basically just a pair of wings and a gun.
Although, would you believe that Laserbeak, much later, is going to have a character arc?
I'm on board for this.
Not on this show.
Aww.
Uh-huh.
On Rescue Bots Academy.
What?
What?
Yes.
The same Laserbeak.
The same Laserbeak.
Not just a random other Laserbeak like Armada.
Nope.
Oh.
Because Rescue Bots Academy still takes place in the same continuity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yep.
That's wild.
So they take down him and they head back to the base, and then Bumblebee, he has noticed that Soundwave is able to open up these portals, but he's not quite back 100% on it.
His accuracy is not
Also,
great.
Grimlock refers to them as Team Grimarm. And
Yes, and then when she objects, maybe Team Stronglock?
He's trying.
Grimarm is maybe a better team name. Stronglock is a better actual Transformer name.
Yes.
A lesson was learned.
And they also note that Soundwave has apparently just been wandering the Earth for however long it's been since Robots in Disguise as an intangible ghost, presumably going mad.
Yeah, well...
Yeah.
He's odd to begin with.
I mean, I don't know that he's gone mad. I think he's just the same as he always
Yes,
was.
that's true.
Silent, determined, murderous, serpent-armed thing.
It's just
Hang out with zombie Skyquake.
It's just like when you leave Jason Voorhees at the bottom of Crystal Lake for like 10 years. You get him back up, he's just Jason Voorhees again. He's just doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
He just smells slightly worse.
He was just being patient during all that time. Man, that's why... Okay, I choose to believe that Soundwave is actually just playing this music. And he was actually mixing that. That's what he was doing with his time. He was mixing some just amazing beats.
Oh.
The end. That's my headcanon.
Yeah, that works.
So we cut back to Decepticon Island, and, Glow Strike and Saber, we're impressed with your work, but we're really going to need, a show of good faith from you. And because we're bad guys, hey, you see that Sharkticon over there, who's kind of colored like the Sharkticons from the movie? He's been plotting against us. Why don't you show him the error of his ways?
Yeah, and they make it vague what they want.
He's just a shark dude. He's just a shark, and he's walking around.
Yeah.
He's extremely not very humanoid. He could stand to be more humanoid.
He kind of looks like one of Katy Perry's backup dancers.
Yes.
This is Left Shark. He's been plotting against us.
He is totally ruining our choreographed dance routine.
Yes.
And so, Steeljaw just totally beats this guy up.
Yeah, he doesn't resort... Well, he starts to talk and is just like, no, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Violence!
It's always the answer with Decepticons.
But most of them, yes.
So we cut back to the scrapyard. Soundwave is just about to put the last piece in his thing, and then Denny interrupts him with a classic distraction, he refers to him as stretch, which is like classic dad slang for a tall guy.
Yes.
So while he's distracting him, hiding in a piece of construction equipment, Russell takes this last piece. He tries to portal him to who knows where. And while that's going on, then Fixit opens up another portal. That opens up the Shadowzone portal, which allows Bumblebee to escape. And then he just blows up this transmitter.
Because as they explained earlier, when two GroundBridge portals love each other very much, they create the third portal.
Yes. So
thing goes boom.
Yeah, so he kicks Bumblebee's ass, and he is about to finish him off, but then he uses this crane, swings it, knocks Soundwave back into the Shadowzone. Grimlock and Strongman get there just in time. They also huck Laserbeak through this portal. Could you not have put this guy in like one of these pods?
I mean, maybe they don't have one that's tall enough.
I guess. I mean,
or spiky enough. Its wings stick out too far.
They could at least put a Laserbeak in one. Then, if he gets out of the Shadowzone again, he doesn't Laserbeak.
Aww.
Yeah, you could have shoved Laserbeak in a pod. That would have made more sense. But maybe,
little buddy.
Maybe they were worried that if he wakes up even slightly, he can control portals. That's
true.
not good.
Well, I will note this is kind of going to come back to bite them in a couple seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
I mean, the ideal thing would be to stuff him in a stasis pod, then throw him in the portal.
Yes.
It's like, now we'll never have to worry about him again. Until Soundwave X in space.
Oh, no.
So yeah, the day is won.
Yay!
And Bumblebee's very pleased that, everybody was able to do it without him, even though it was his plan. That,
yes. They're sure to give him credit.
Yes.
For his plan, because they couldn't have done it without him, even if he wasn't there. It's a good team building exercise.
Yeah. So cut back to Decepticon Island, and this time,
it's not okay.
Well, this time it turns out they have a whole bunch of Fixits, and they are all being controlled with collars.
Yes, they have restraining bolts on them.
It's not okay. You can't just enslave a bunch of adorable little mini-cons. I'm not okay with this.
Yeah, especially since, last season they had that one episode where there was, the sub filled with evil Fixits.
Yes.
Who weren't intelligent seeming. You had an out that, they're not all sentient, but apparently these aren't. They're just enslaved. Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, that might come back to bite them.
Yeah.
It's not okay, man. You can't do that. Poor things.
Yeah.
It is weird that all the Fixits are all orange, though.
Yeah.
This is a ship full of Decepticons that are remolds and recolors of other models.
Although apparently there is, I seem to recall we later get a gag about how they can all tell each other apart, even though they are all clearly identical.
Aww.
Oh, that is the normal gag.
Yes. So and it turns out that amongst all the other things on this Decepticon Island, which is a chunk of the crashed Alchemore, there is they have a couple of these Decepticon hunters that are locked away, and they haven't been able to find the combination, but they're really hoping that Steeljaw, since he's so resourceful, can get into there.
And he is pretty sure he can.
Oh yes. And that's the episode.
Evil sexy grin.
Yep.
Dun dun dun. The end.
And so that does it for this week. I enjoyed this one a lot. It's fun to get a return of some Transformers Prime characters, and Soundwave really does rock in this one.
Yeah,
he has the dubstep. He's just menacing everywhere.
Oh yes,
super creepy. He was great. He's great. It's good to see him again.
They didn't have to bring in a voice actor.
No,
that also helps. Although again, stay tuned.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
I mean, there are plot reasons why he has to have a voice actor later on, but it will please you to know that they, got the voice actor you're probably thinking of.
Okay.
Well, yes. Who else are they going to get?
By which, of course, I mean, obviously, Jaleel White.
Oh, I was thinking maybe Robbie Wrist.
He's going to show up later as well.
Yay!
I mean, he's already showed up, but he's going to show up again, playing a different guy.
Did I forget whether I mentioned in a previous episode that apparently he's like some major character in the Naruto dub?
Apparently, yes, he is. I think that came up. I didn't know Naruto well enough.
I don't know enough about Naruto to know who he is, but he's in like every season and the new one with his son, and
Naruto.
He's getting money. He's getting paid.
Okay, now I have to frickin' look up who the hell he is.
I like it when people I am interested in are able to get regular work doing their chosen profession.
Yes.
Is it a character in an early enough season that I know who the fuck they are? Joji, holy fuck!
Is that a big guy?
He's cool.
Okay then.
He's sort of the fat kid.
Okay.
but he's also pretty damn cool.
Is he still playing like a kid?
Well, no, in Boruto, the sequel, like, they've grown up.
Oh, okay. Because, I mean,
they're all
like, he started as a child actor, but he's like 50 years old now.
Well, yeah, so he would have been playing Choji as, like, a 15-year-old.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
But wow, that's weird but cool casting.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, he's Michelangelo in the Turtles movies?
Yes,
what?
he is.
I somehow had forgotten that fact.
He is.
That feels like something I definitely knew and like.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
He's not that interesting.
He doesn't always voice cartoons, but when he does, he's a major character on Naruto.
Yes.
Well, a major B-list character, I would say.
A major supporting character on Naruto.
Major supporting character on the most popular anime in.
Recurring enough that he gets to be in video games.
Is it the most popular anime? I'm not sure I believe it.
Oh.
I saw underoos of it the other day, so...
I just, back when conventions were still a thing.
Kids department in Target to get back to electronics, and I glance over and see children's underwear that's Naruto, and I immediately turn to dust and blow off into the wind.
Well, considering it had a sequel series and now has a spin-off of his child, it's still important. It might have been the most important at one point. But I think, currently probably, Demon Slayer, is that what it's called?
Yes.
That might be the biggest right now.
I mean, that's the biggest current one.
I mean, as far as things I hear people reference on the internet, I think it's, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but...
Oh, JoJo? Oh, that's hard to judge because...
I think what I wouldn't
it's big because it's old.
I wouldn't have guessed that
good.
Naruto was necessarily, like, kid-friendly enough to get all this kid licensing stuff.
Is it like Megatron where it's old because it's hard?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's JoJo. Well, Naruto, I guess, is probably considered in, like, the big three or something. But One Piece, I think for sheer volume of merchandise sold, I think is number one.
Is it as big in North America, though? Or...
Yeah, Naruto is bigger in America.
Just because I know that One Piece, the dub is infamously of poor quality.
That was the original
right.
dub. There's a new dub. It's better now.
Do they still have that terrible theme song?
No. It's streaming like every other anime.
Okay.
So they don't stick a new dub or opening on.
Yeah, I don't know if anime is actually on TV in North America anymore.
I assume it is on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Cartoon Network.
When they're not showing Teen Titans Go.
But considering everything else is streaming, anime has been streaming rather well for a while, although now Crunchyroll and Funimation have merged and
into a duocom?
All of Funimation's stuff is going to Crunchyroll, and the transfer is funky, and the price is going up.
Alright, well, speaking of Japan, I think that means it's now time for David's Tokusatsu Corner.
And we're going to have to probably soon change how we watch Dynazenon for our bonus episodes.
Oh dear,
Naruto
I guess we're...
probably, I would say, for the ratio of how much of it I have watched to how popular it seems to be, it's definitely, like, way, way down there. I read the first manga volume.
Oh, I read more than that. I read...
And I was like...
Of the Chunin exam,
I was like, I like foxes and all, but I don't know that I want to continue following this.
Of course, that was back when I was reading Scanalations a lot. So
it's entirely just because I like foxes, and I worked at a used bookstore where we could just borrow stuff.
And he's only kind of sort of a fox when it's convenient.
Needed more fox.
He's more of a monster dog.
Needed more furry.
At the time. Anyway...
Toku.
This week on Gosei Sentai, Die Ranger! New secret art, The Dance of Spiders! And?
Yay. I like spiders.
Yes, the cool guy's back, Jin, who looks like he's from Fist of the North Star and is played by, what is his name? Yutaka Hirose, who's been in the villain in like at least 3 different Sentai series. He's freaking awesome. On our Discord, come watch Live Man. He's one of the main villains on that, and he's here. And this is a way better episode than last week, which was stupid. Of course, this is also a martial arts heavy reference episode. Well, presumably reference. It's martial arts cliches because he's in it, and he's dressed like a Fist of the North Star character with the jacket. And he's still out there killing other martial arts masters after he got revenge against the ones that were nearby to his dad's old dojo. His dad, who he hated, who threw him off a cliff and caused it in his arm.
As you do.
But anyway, he's got the new secret art with his Dance of the Spiders, where he, throws out, Spider-Man string at someone in a punch, punches them so hard that a spider tattoo appears on their belly, and then the spider crawls up their chest to their neck, and when it reaches their neck, they die.
Yikes. How fast is this crawling?
Like a day.
Oh wow, that takes a while. That's not great.
It does take longer than a killing punch should.
Yeah.
But that you have this spider crawling up and it scares the shit out of you as you slowly die. That's
not
kind
great.
of impressive.
That's a little distressing, I gotta say.
Yes. But they get a cool spider tattoo for 12 hours or so. That's neat. It is sort of very Spider-Man shaped.
On one hand, free tattoo. On the other hand, die in 24 hours.
Yeah. Pluses and minuses, Anyway, he's doing that shit, and then he goes to punch Rio, the Red Ranger. And of course, he does that with the spider tattoo, and then he's stuck with that for the rest of the episode, freaking out in bed, sweating because he's slowly dying.
Ooh.
And then Jin just wanders off, punches his father's grave by saying, "I've finally fully surpassed you with my spider punch technique," and destroys his father's tombstone. And then the Rangers are chasing him around, and they're fighting. And then one of the three goon bad guys, I forget, the big dumb one, it has Sergeant Cannon, who's a monster that's basically a collection of battleship cannons. And then it's a third faction in this fight of Jin versus the Rangers versus Cannon Dude. But Jin's like, no, fuck that. No, I will beat the Rangers. I don't need your interference. Get out of here. So, Jin's doing that shit. Meanwhile, Master Kaku brings in a Japanese dance teacher to teach the Red Ranger how to dance to be a better martial artist. Because martial arts cliches, it's odd, but it makes sense in the same way it like a normal martial arts movie makes sense. It's like, oh no, you have to do this different thing to improve your martial art to be better than the guy who's just hit you with a spider tattoo. Anyway, Jin's kicking the Ranger's ass. He complains, having friendship is weak. You need to work together. You're so pitiful. Yes.
It's important.
What is it? But teamwork makes the dream work in the end, because the Red Ranger learned that if you could walk on a cane, you could walk over a small stick that's covering a giant chasm where you could fall to your death in a metaphor that's actually visualized. Whatever. Anyway, he blocks the spider punch the second time. It's like, I'm going to give you another tattoo since you showed up again. But it's like, no, he blocks the punch, which is way better than the old cliche thing of catching a sword with your hands, which would slice your hands open. Catching someone else's punch at least makes some sense.
Yeah, the sword catching thing is just, that's not how swords work. It's not how hands work.
Unless you got robot hands, then you might be able to do it.
Catch those hands.
Anyway, catching the one punch gets rid of the spider tattoo, so he's not going to die. And then the Red Ranger punches him back, and it's like, yay, win, but... Oh, and the goon trio guy with the Sergeant Cannon was like, okay, whoever wins this fight, kill him, because the cannon guy can shoot like a lightning punch out of his head. Like, it's an actual fist that shoots out of the giant cannon on top of his head. And he fires that at Wait, he fires that at the Red Ranger, but then Jin's like, fuck you! And he gets hit by it. It's like, no one can beat the Red Ranger but me, because I'm the Vegeta of this show.
Oh no.
And then they just blow up the giant monster, and it's a giant robot fight, yay. Yay, that happens.
Yay, time for giant robot fight!
It's a Jin episode. Well, yes, it was good. And they did actually combine with the White Ranger Zord, I think. What was that last episode? Whatever. The giant robot fight is awesome, and I like that in episodes, but sometimes they just blend together. But this was a much better episode than last week.
Oh, good.
Much better.
Because last week sounded a little distressing.
Yeah, last week was not good.
Yes.
This is more ongoing plot with Demon Fist Jin. He's fun. His actor's really... He likes chewing the scenery at being a bad guy, and he's really good at it. Bring him back more. And I realized, he's been in more shows than I thought. I don't think he's been in as many as, Kenji Oba or Michiko Soga, who was Rita Repulsa, who she's been in, 5 different tokusatsu shows? Most of them Super Sentai. Yes. She's delightful. But this guy's fun too. Yeah.
All right. So that does it for this week. We'll be back next week with more Robots in Disguise. Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
And Discord.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is patreon.com/iaconunderground. For this month, we will be not giving Jared Leto any money. Instead of that, we will be going back to the 90s for an episode of the 90s Spider-Man cartoon featuring Morbius the Living Vampire and his amazing Tommy Wiseau accent.
And Tommy Wiseau hair.
Oh, hi, Felicia.
So for as little as $1 a month, you can listen in on that and all of our previous specials. We've done a lot of MCU stuff. We've done a lot of MCU adjacent stuff like this. We have done a lot of random other things, episodes of random cartoons, lots of fun things.
Vampire,
3 hours.
A Dracula movie, World of Warcraft.
An enormous 2-part episode on Transformers the movie.
3 hours of talking about Transformers the movie.
Mm-hmm. After not having watched it recently.
Yes, just from memory.
Yeah, the gimmick of that episode is that we hadn't watched it in a while. I think Jen was the one that watched it most recently, and you'd seen it over a year before we recorded the episode.
Yes,
it was at least several months before.
I hadn't seen it for 3 years. We know that movie so well. We talked about it for 3 hours.
It just exists in my head. You could make a copy of it from my brain. That is all available on our Patreon, patreon.com/iaconunderground.
All right, so that is it for us this week. We'll be back next week with a new episode of Robots in Disguise, which features an actor from Transformers the movie.
Is it Robert Stack?
It is not. I'm pretty sure he had died by this point.
he had definitely died.
Yeah, definitely by that.
Eric.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries.
Why
the mysterious
am I dead?
Resurrection of Robert Stack.
Oh.
I'm assuming they could not afford
Update.
Eric Idle.
I'm still dead. And we just see a reenactment with a guy doing a really bad Robert Stack impression.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yeah.
If you have any information on the mysterious resurrection of Robert Stack.
Oh yeah, odd tangent, but recently it was Eric Idle's birthday, and Weird Al sent him a birthday video, and it was delightful.
Oh.
That's nice of him.
From one wreck gar to another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, we're done, right? Yeah.
Yes, so that is it. We'll be back next week. Until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and I'm gonna go watch Moon Knight.
And I'm David. I'm marking this down as a huge success.